Hello and welcome to another episode of Honest Trailer Commentaries. In this case, Zombieland. Oh, wait, no, that's Zombie Nation. I'm Spencer Gilbert, Danielle, Lon, Dan.
Yes.
And today we'll be giving our behind-the-scenes thoughts on the trailer. You watch it together with us, then you see some cut jokes, and then we'll tease what's coming next week and respond to comments from viewers like you, which I'm just realizing now I forgot. But they've been emailed to me, so I'll pull up my phone later and read them. Y'all, Zombieland is a good movie. There are plenty of flaws, but I don't care, and I don't think the film does either.
No, the film does not care.
No, it doesn't
not
care.
even a little.
I don't know if it's even a flaw. It's just I remembered it as being more like I remembered it being like there just being more to it. And when you watch it, it's like it really is like a series of zombie-themed sort of sketches.
Yeah.
But they're funny zombie-themed sketches. So yeah, it's still good.
Right, you can kind of break it into sections of like Tallahassee and Eisenberg meet, and then like the Bill Murray section is another sketch. And,
Yeah.
like, it's a little. It's like World War Z, the book, which is like all these little instances of zombie stuff,
Right.
but funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's so lackadaisical about really building like a central narrative that the search for Twinkies threatens to overshadow all the other actions.
But it's about Eisenberg's search for love. No,
He wants to touch hair weird.
He wants to brush someone's hair.
Yeah,
with his
he's
ears.
got a weird hair thing.
Well, you can do that with your own hair.
He wants to not be alone, I think, is like the
Yeah.
thrust of it, but that problem is immediately solved, like in the first 10 minutes. Like, he's found a partner. All right, thematic journey over. But they keep having sketches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're fun.
Yeah.
We did this because it was A popular movie, and B, sequel coming
Yeah,
out.
double
Yeah.
tap.
Made sense.
Yeah.
Part 2.
Had some fun with it.
Strangely popular.
Yeah.
Like one of our most requested trailers.
Yeah, people expect us to rip everything to shreds. It's like, that's not what we do.
No.
I feel
It's
like we've been
honest.
saying it for years.
Yeah.
It's like, that's not necessarily what we do. Sometimes we're just honest.
Yeah. Sometimes the honest take is it's good. That's
Yeah,
honest.
it's perfectly fine.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I feel like I get why this is popular because I feel like this was a really right time, it was the right movie for its cultural
Oh, hell
moment.
yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
at the crest of the zombie craze, and it's like a clever, meta, sort of self-aware take on the genre, with likable sort of movie stars and like all people who went on to have like great future careers. Like I feel like all those things kind of fell into place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And Woody Harrelson.
And Woody
That's
Harrelson.
Who doesn't love Woody Harrelson?
He's terrific.
We all love a good Woody.
Yeah.
That humor is worthy of a Zombieland on its trailer.
That's a Zombieland level joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So shallow as it may be, let's watch it on the trailer for Zombieland.
Fun fact, this movie has 2 characters named after places where I lived.
Oh.
Rock, where I'm from, and Tallahassee, where I went to school.
Nice.
Kind of weird.
From
Hey,
the bros behind
Columbus,
Deadpool
anyone?
and
Any
Venom
Columbus so far?
comes
Sorry,
the
no.
louder, dumber, American version of Shaun
What would
the
your
Dead.
pause? What would your Zombieland names be?
Oh God, I've lived in like 20 places.
Yeah.
Philly or some variation. Philadelphia, Philly. Something.
be a Philly.
Yeah, some variation
I
of
think
that.
I'd have to be Tacoma probably.
Yeah.
But Tacoma or Seattle, yeah.
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 You're more like a
California.
Tacoma.
Yeah, I think it's more of a Tacoma.
What city? What California city? It can't just be California.
Right here, LA, baby. LA, baby.
LA baby. That would be your
LA,
something.
baby. Mwah. But the curious thing, Abigail Breslin and Emma Stone,
Right.
Yeah.
related, sisters, different names.
And seem like they grew up together.
Right.
Like don't seem like they met later in life or they're not real sisters, but they consider one another sisters. Like, no, sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you should both be Little Rocks.
Yeah, why Little Rock and yeah.
Big Rock. All right, keep going.
Shaun of the Dead.
Damn it. Movie ruined.
More like you got red, white, and blue on you. USA! USA!
I love a good Shaun of the Dead joke.
I love good Eagle
I
transition.
love this.
fun
There's a song
since
on
the
that,
zombie
by the way.
apocalypse
Like,
wrapped
Yeah, can it pause?
civilization.
Pause, thank you.
the song that they use for the
Oh
is
yeah,
so
Kevin.
perfect.
Kevin's like, is it
Kevin-
okay if we say like, what is the line? Don't mess with.
Don't mess with America. Yeah. Kevin has found, and this is not really something that we have experimented much with in Honest Trailers. Kevin, our editor, has found ways now of finding great music with words.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
at the perfect time. It's a nice new flavor.
Because we have these big, you buy like access to a music library
Yes.
that you can use, but it's like overwhelming how much is in these things.
Yes, and there's versions of things that have words, but then you can get just the backing track. It doesn't have words, which is probably what most of that is. But Kevin has really refined this thing of like finding a good track that'll work instrumentally, and then it has a great tag. Like, wow, you don't mess with America.
No,
I mean, you don't.
What's that?
Let's be fair.
What's that? Well, you do. What's that music scene like? Is my question. Like those bands, do they have their own Grammys? Or they're like, did they have their version of the Rolling
Stock
Stones?
Music Awards?
The session
Yeah,
is.
the Stockies.
Yeah, there is a guy. His name is like I think like literally Mark Ferrari.
Yeah, he's the bad boy of
He's
stock
like
music.
he's like the godfather of like not of licensable stock music. And I swear I think his name is Mark Ferrari.
Oh, that's amazing.
And he
Yeah.
like does a lot of stuff.
This is very like Waiting for Guffman.
Yeah,
Like,
it is.
we-
Weirdly, Ford versus Ferrari. It's about him. I thought it was about the car company, but no, it's the
about
stock music
stock
guy.
music
yeah.
racing.
Yeah.
I want that Bohemian Rhapsody biopic of
Yes.
Mark Ferrari.
And my post coordinator days, I had to put together cue sheets, which are the most slavishly taxing things to put together because you have to like go through a video and like write down every song, and like every other artist would be Mark Ferrari. So there you go.
Cash them session checks.
Yeah.
Mark,
Well, no,
it's
he's
too
doing it.
elaborate. Then nobody's gonna buy stock music with this many instruments. It's like, shut up.
Well, Ferrari's got one rule: gotta go fast. Oh, okay. I'm buying the rights to that story. All right, let's keep going.
Civilization and everything's going pretty good, actually. The roads are clear. The power's still on. Someone put in the code for infinite ammo. And there aren't even that many zombies now that I'm thinking about it. Dude, this is like the easiest apocalypse since Wall-E. No wonder most of the drama is Twinkie related.
I could use a Twinkie. The last box of Twinkies that anyone will enjoy. Twinkie, 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 Twinkie. Lord willing, a GD Twinkie. You know what they call Twinkies in Mexico? Los Submarinos.
It's been only like 2 months, man. A Twinkie a year is plenty.
No Twinkies.
I can't think of the last time I've had a Twinkie.
Me neither. Didn't they like go out of business or something?
They stopped production for like a second, and then
Yeah.
they came back.
They got bought.
Americans like freaked out, and they had no choice but to figure it out and
All it
come
takes
back.
to mobilize us.
Yeah.
Our sweets.
Yeah,
Sweet
no, there's-
treats.
Yeah, of all the things that go wrong in America that there's no reaction to, Twinkies brought people out.
Someone in the comments, and this may not be true, but comments are usually true, said that despite the reputation of Twinkies as an apocalypse food, that the shelf life of a Twinkie is actually fairly short, particularly like the single size.
I'd imagine.
variety.
Like
cake.
it's got a
and-
cream filling.
Yeah.
Do we know where that trope started? Because that's definitely like a repeated idea in a lot of post-apocalyptic
Because
stuff. That
Mortal
Yeah,
Engines
Mortal
was about
Engines,
like,
yeah.
oh, it's a many thousand-year-old Twinkie.
they call them Winkies because the
Winkies,
T's
yeah.
worn away on the wrapper.
Yeah.
Boy.
So
Yeah, in the
clever.
old
That's
days,
world building.
their food lasted forever.
Was that why you were gone, Spencer?
Yeah, that was when I was
Oh,
on leave.
yeah. They worshipped
boy.
a minion.
Oh,
They worship the minions.
I mean, it sounds so
gods.
crazy. I need to go
Universal
back.
synergy there.
I need to go back and watch that.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know where that trope was born of. Like, Twinkies are
Yeah.
like the apocalypse-proof food.
Yeah, but they're of course not.
No.
No. I wonder if Ghostbusters had something to do with it because they have the
Right,
you know,
there's the
Twinkie.
imagine
the
a
size
Twinkie,
of-
there's a-
yeah, but it's not about it lasting a long time. I don't know. I'm
Right.
sure somebody knows. I don't know.
What about the Twinkie?
All right,
about
well,
the Twinkie.
There you go. A nice, friendly apocalypse where that's your biggest problem. Let's keep going. Although I'd rather live in the Mortal Engines one.
Zombie stuff, but wish it wasn't weighed down by social commentary, bleak character-driven drama, or any horror at all. Well, stick a Twinkie up my butt and call me Woody, because this warmed-up Zomcom is all killer and no filler. That, silly as it may be, is 10 times more fun than whatever's happening on Walking Dead these days.
I can't
Even
believe
baseball
that's.
bat guy is boring now?
Yeah,
Yikes.
pause. That's Negan?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Negan.
He's really like a
What
broken.
happened? He's talking about your pee pants. Your
He's
poop- pants.
he's having like a Kendall Roy-esque season.
Yeah,
It's just the winds are taken out of his sails.
He and Rick got into it.
Yeah.
And Rick sliced his throat, but didn't kill him.
Whoa.
But
Oh.
slashed his
you know that classic move.
Yeah.
And then he got locked in a prison cell forever. Like, he literally years
Yeah.
locked in a prison cell and like was talking to people, and like for a while he was going to escape, and then he got out and he went back to his hideout, the
sanctuary.
and was there, and it was all alone and quiet, and he cried, and then he went back and put himself back in jail, and now he's like a good guy.
Yeah. What a fun redemption story. What a
How's the governor doing?
real humdinger.
He's still gone.
He's still gone. Okay.
He's been gone for a long
He's not roaming the
time.
woods
No.
looking for his other eye.
Yeah, no, he's maybe, but not that they've shown. Yeah,
And there's a tiger on it now? That seems
there
cool.
was not.
No, he's dead.
Oh.
Tiger
He's
got
dead.
killed.
I got really excited for the tiger.
No,
Yeah, I
there
watched
was a
the-
tiger. He got eaten.
Got eaten by
I watched a
zombies.
promo for this season, and they were doing like zero budget 300 reenactments where they had like spiked shields, and they were like, hurrah, hurrah, we're going to get the zombies. But
Yeah.
like there were only 12 of them, like 12 extras.
Well, your favorite, if it's any assurance, the favorite characters of yours that are left on the show, you do see every 3 episodes.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
They're very busy.
Yeah.
Very-
We're doing several
Sean's
films.
leaving
Yeah.
soon. No, it's pretty bleak. I mean, it was always bleak, but
Wow.
some people like it still. But I'm not. I still watch the show for some reason, but it's yet to win me back.
It's amazing they're still doing zombie things. There's another Little Monsters I just saw on Hulu.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's supposed to be great. I haven't seen it
It's
yet.
fine.
but-
It's a zomcom. We're
Classic zomcom.
Zomboat is coming out. They're still
Yeah.
making fun of zombie things.
I'm sorry, Zomboat?
Zomboat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you one guess as to what the premise is.
I'm going immediately.
Zombie notes.
It's a series, so you'll have time.
The Zombo.
And the Apocalypse that came out last year. That was a zombie musical Christmas
Yeah.
movie that
Yeah.
wasn't so bad.
Wow.
I enjoyed it. It was fun.
This genre will never die.
I know
Oh.
what'll happen is eventually we'll get back to like gritty zombie horror will be the
Okay.
thing once again. We'll return back to home base and all the reviews will be like, finally, like I get back to the pure, this is what made zombies cool in the first place.
Well, you know where this is headed, where I'm actually psyched, is the Disney Plus Marvel Zombies
Sure.
one-off.
I mean, they're doing that What If series.
They
That'd be a
eat
perfect.
Galactus.
There's gonna be a
They
zombie.
kill Galactus
Yeah.
and eat him, and then travel to other dimensions to eat other planets. It's great. Great
Yeah.
comic run.
It is. I like that run actually. It's
All right.
fun.
Anyways, happy Halloween. Keep going.
Boring now? Yikes. That's better. Prepare for the film equivalent of a Michelin-starred chef cooking a McRib in an 82-minute popcorn movie where every actor is Oscar-worthy. With Jesse Eisenberg's first outing as an emotionally stunted bird boy who thinks he's smarter than everyone else, Abigail Breslin
I hear that,
doing her
karate
best to
movie's
be
good.
sunshine herself.
Oh, yeah, Artist
Emma Stone
Self-Defense.
in those giant bangs every actress was required to have at the time.
Oh, wait, pause.
Oh yeah.
Did we bring the shot of
I
Danielle?
don't think that we did. I think we'll have to. Yeah, I don't know if
Can't
JT
believe we
got
missed
that.
that.
I,
It's in my email. Should I pull it up?
Yeah, pull
Do
it
you
up.
want me to?
Pull it up. Do it.
All
It
right,
was one of
hang
my.
on.
It was one of my first comedy headshots.
Hang on.
Oh yeah, baby! I am a woman of a certain age.
2007, right?
I think it was like it was either sometime between
This movie was
2007 and
09.
2009. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy, did I ever have the bangs? I had the bangs for a really long
I
time.
think Zoe
All
was patient zero, right?
Are you sure?
Do it.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
This is Danielle sent us a picture of when she read that joke
There it
and
is.
said,
There it
I feel
is.
attacked.
Yeah.
Oh boy, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Yep,
It's a
yep,
look.
yep.
Yeah.
It was a look.
It was cool.
Oh,
You're like a innocent French tourist here to teach a cold man how to love.
And the important part is you have to have the small French here. See, it's the big French here and then the small French here before the rest of it goes down.
This is definitely coming back into style, everybody. So take notes on
Yes.
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Make a note of it.
Anyways, yeah, fun fact.
Big Bangs. The Big,
Big
Bang
Bangs.
Theory.
Big Bangs theory. Nice. After burp, you guys talk.
All right.
Playing.
The time. Woody Harrelson
That
as
good
the state of Florida.
It's a big hit, that joke.
Yeah.
And Bill Murray, who drops in to remind everyone they could be watching Ghostbusters instead. All combining
Pause.
for a film.
I didn't want to besmirch the good name of William R. Murray on
Yeah.
this honest trailer because I know I'd get pilloried for it, but isn't it kind of an asshole move to take that role? If you're offered the role of yourself that everybody is obsessed with, they treat you like a living god and worship you at your feet, and you're not playing an actor, you're playing yourself. I know it's a heightened version of
Yeah.
himself, but he's like, yeah, sounds good. I like that. I like the sound of that.
Because you know he didn't get paid a whole lot to do that either.
I mean, I think it's just at this point, loving Bill Murray is such a shared cultural touchstone. Like, you have no choice but to embrace
But that's like
it.
some real self-mythologizing.
I think it's the same. It's kind of like Jeff Goldblum taking this like Disney Plus show where it's just him being Jeff Goldblum-y all the time. Like it's the same. Like you have no choice once you become a guy like that. You have to embrace it. I
think it was so over the top too.
Yeah.
Like, so opulent and the oil paintings of himself, and he got a good Garfield joke in.
Right.
So I think there was some self-effacement there. Yeah, I think I liked it.
Okay.
I liked it.
All right, well, the interesting thing I read was that they pitched it to him and Dustin Hoffman.
Dustin Hoffman's such a weird,
which would have been incredible.
A way weirder
Yes.
choice.
Just imagining Woody Harrelson being like, "Oh, Rain Man!
Oh, I love Kramer versus Kramer. Oh.
I'm dressed as a zombie. What?
Hey, welcome to my shack party."
So, you want to watch Kramer versus Kramer? You shoot the thing. I just think of it. I always go to the I Heart Huckabees.
Yeah.
Trapped in the middle between Lily Tomlin.
Yeah, look that up.
David O. Russell.
Yeah, David O. Russell and Lily
shoot the
Tomlin
thing, come on.
screaming at each other is a good outtake. One of the all-time great on-set freakouts.
Yeah, they right up there with Christian Bale.
And real, not a Joaquin Phoenix.
Not fake
snow
for
job.
The coming through the door thing with Lily Tomlin is the thing that to me, it was too perfect. If you haven't seen it, it's David O. Russell yelling at Lily Tomlin. It really makes him look awful.
Yeah.
As I said, if George Clooney punches you, that's like getting like into a fist fight with Gandhi.
Yeah.
To steal a joke
Rogers,
from Mr. Rogers to steal a joke from fight. But he's yelling at Lily Tomlin and calling her awful names. And they're having a disagreement, and he storms off the set that we're looking at, like out of the fourth wall, and you can hear him screaming, and then he comes back through the door, the big door at the side
does
of
a
the
Kramer
set
entrance.
to keep screaming. And that's, I always thought it was fake. It's like, because that's like comedically timed.
Yeah.
But no, apparently very real.
Just a monster. Yeah.
Yeah, not a pleasant working experience.
Yeah.
It would seem.
Wow.
So bad that I forgot his name at a critical moment in my movie trivia career.
Yeah, just
Could have changed the course of
apostrophe
history.
versus period.
Well, that was my
my.
opponent. I just flat out forgot his name until it was too late.
He thought he was like an Irish pub.
Yeah,
David O. Russell.
Yeah.
Oh, don't even go started on that.
David O. Russell.
Big classic showdown moment.
Big controversy
Okay,
on David O.
sensitive
Russell.
subject. All right, well,
Very
let's keep
sensitive
going
subject.
All combining for a film that kind of feels like a bunch of zombie-themed sketches or TV episodes stitched together. Because that was the original idea. So suit up for a zombie romp that's very much a product of 2009.
World of Warcraft?
Mountain Dew?
Yeah. Code Red. Facebook status updates.
She's only famous when she's Hannah Montana when she's wearing the wig.
But hit big because it was meta before Deadpool, did zombies before the genre collapsed, and came out in a time free of all that forced world building, before every universe had to expand into sequels and spin-offs and, oh, well, I guess it's time the zombie genre got its Blues Brothers 2000.
That's very harsh.
Starring
Yeah.
Blues Brothers 2000, one of the worst movies ever made.
But the standard bearer to me of the comedy that comes out way too late, comedy sequel that's way too late
we were
after
talking
the
about that.
original.
This discussion.
Never
Yeah.
been a comedy sequel that came out, let's say,
10 plus
10
years.
years
Yeah.
afterwards that was any good.
And it always, we want it. Culturally, we want these things. Like you always hear about, like, Wayne's World 3 could still happen.
Gonna
And
reboot Austin Powers.
And we're trying Bill and Ted's right
Yeah.
now. We're throwing the dice on that one.
Yeah, Zoolander 2. Ooh,
Dumb and Dumber 2.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah,
or
and they
whatever,
always
yeah.
there's like an element of sad to it because the passage of time, like when you see the passage of time on all the actors' faces, even if they're still great and you'd love them in another role, there's just a weight that comes along with that I think kind of kills the joke sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's nothing funny about getting old.
Yeah, just like it just makes you feel bittersweet, not hilarious.
Maybe Zombieland 2 will break the
Yeah, maybe.
curse.
I mean, right?
Who knows?
It's not that it's impossible. I'm sure it could be done.
Yeah.
But why? Why are we getting this? I guess it's just because everything gets a sequel.
I think
Yeah.
it's, yeah.
Yep.
You would think a streaming series seems perfect.
Well, didn't they try that?
They
Yeah,
did,
they did.
and it never seems to work out. But I still feel like that's what this should be. Like this is such a great setting and tone more than story. Like start over, new characters, new actors, and it's just in Zombieland.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess for me, what's interesting is like now we see these actors are like they've reached another level of prestige.
Yes.
And it's like, wow, they're going back to do a zombie movie. That's fun.
Yeah,
That's
no,
interesting.
right. It could be good. I want to see it.
Yeah, because at the time, Woody Harrelson was like the heavy hitter with that crew because it was pre Emma Stone any Oscar nominations. It was pre Eisenberg Oscar nominations. Abigail Breslin had done Little Miss Sunshine, but you know, she was still, as we mentioned, sort of at the beginning of transitioning out of child actor roles to other movies.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy to think like Emma Stone is a Best Actress Oscar winner.
Yeah. Yep.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Wild. All right. We're still watching? I don't remember.
Here we go. Oh, Robert did such a good job.
Billion friends, 3 friends. There's gonna be carnage. Baba Brains,
man.
Punky Boomster, Amber Alert,
Amber Heard.
The Haunting of Bill's House, Luther v. Joker, coming to theaters 2022.
Probably.
And the first rule of Bike Club is there are a lot of rules in Bike Club. Did you really have to write these down? A lot of these are just common sense, my guy.
Yeah. I checked the back seat.
Brains World, party time, excellent. Woo, 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 woo. I know you have zombies, but paper money is disgusting. Now you have zombies and pink eye.
Danielle.
I have a whole. Money is so gross. It's gross.
It's cool though.
It looks cool.
It has cocaine on it.
Yeah, I'm sad that cash has gone away because it's cool to have bills and throw them.
And that's because
It is very. I also enjoy making it rain,
Yeah.
but money is
Can't do
gross.
that with
and that's
Venmo.
become a classic gift. We need that scene just for the gift that's given us
It is a great
Yeah.
a way to
It's
communicate.
a great gift, but also don't put money near your
I'm
face.
whining about my privilege now has a
Yeah.
perfect visual
But it's sad because
metaphor.
things are so expensive now that like it's not really a flex to have like a wad of bills.
Yes.
It's like that's half your rent. Congratulations.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my utility bill.
Yeah, thank you.
Great. Thanks, Woody Harrelson.
Let's roll right into deleted scenes. Let's see what else we got. There we go.
You know.
Starring Rick Gripes,
Yeah.
The Virgin Homicides, No Sex Luther, Dead Tool, Redneck Statham, Dead Man Can't Jump, Cowboy Curtass, Natural Born Zombie Killer, Twinkie Little Star,
Woody Harrelson's.
Easy
Yeah.
Z,
Yeah.
Lord,
I like that
I
one.
like that one too.
Dead Gwen Walking, Little Rock, Arkansas, Little Rock, Pasternak, Mickey Mantle, Kerouac, Sputnik, Chow and Light, Bridge on the River Kwai.
All right. Can I just say, I was very disappointed that the Billy Joel reference didn't get it.
Why didn't I usually just see whatever's winning the vote in the notes, and that didn't take it. So
I endorsed it.
it was great.
I also pitched it, so I guess that's no surprise.
I think I also endorsed this one. I don't know.
All right. Well, that's the unofficial.
So
official. Sorry.
could have been our first "We Didn't Start the Fire" reference,
But not the last.
Trailer.
I just love that we made John do that whole line and then didn't use it.
Yeah, it took a few takes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, John.
Yeah.
He nailed it though. He nailed it. It sounds great.
Yeah. All right. Keep going.
Little Rock, Pasternak, Mickey Mantle, Kerouac, Sputnik, Chow and Light, Bridge on the River Kwai. Little Rock Sunshine. Hey Amber, heard you were a zombie. The Life Traumatic with Steve Zissou. If anyone asks you if you're a zombie, you say no. Candid cameo. And, Joaquin, is that you? Parks and Desiccation. The Kentucky Diet movie.
Okay.
History of the Zombie World, Part
I think
1.
Joe liked that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friends, the one with the zombie apocalypse.
I wish they had that one.
The Click and the Dead.
It's a lawn special, I
That's a
think.
pun. That's a pun right there.
All right. So you guys chat briefly while I bring up the email with your comments on it.
Yeah.
Sure thing.
So yeah, there's Zombieland.
There's Zombie.
There it is. Zombieland.
Okay, it's up. Great. Way to kill time.
We did great.
I nailed it.
M6000's writes, seriously, do we need a sequel? I mean, I think we addressed that. We don't need a
You
sequel.
never need.
Yeah,
This
need-
is. We heard the same thing about El Camino all this week. Do we need it? Like, no, it's just
we don't
good.
need
You don't
a
need any
movie.
of
Just
it. Yeah.
enjoy things.
We didn't need a Godfather 2.
Yeah.
It was great.
You don't need entertainment. You
Yeah.
can just close your eyes and imagine a better life.
Maslow's hierarchy of
wow.
movie needs.
Wow.
Just saying, it's not like you'll still live. Anyways, Carissa Renard writes, did they make a Zombieland TV series with different actors on Amazon, but it failed? failed. It did.
Yes, it was like one of those pilots that didn't get more.
When Amazon was like, we'll crowdsource.
Yeah, you tell us what shows you like. Oh, none? Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, no, their biggest mistake was that it was the same characters with different actors, and that rarely. That rarely
Yeah, what a
works.
huge missed opportunity, because like you have a whole land to play
it's
in,
a land.
And crossovers.
and
at some
crossovers.
point.
Have them
right.
dip in for a cameo episode, but no, it was just uncanny to see the same characters with
Right.
different actors.
Yeah.
There couldn't be 4 different people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, commentaries, please talk about how this movie is just Max Brooks's zombie survival guide. I had that. That's that's pretty accurate. I mean, it's
Definitely the like rules and that sort of tone of it. There's similarities. Yeah.
I mean, all zombie movies are more or less derivative of each other because there's some very, there's some like the motion is pretty much the only thing you can monkey with. Are they fast or slow or somewhere in between?
Yeah.
And then everything else is more or less.
Occasionally they talk. There's a few where they can talk.
Sometimes
mostly
they
not.
talk.
you can raise or lower the social commentary. This one I think had close to none.
Almost zero.
That was not the point.
Go to my favorite Roger Ebert quote, who we got from someone else, which is, "It's not what it's about; it's how it's about it." So it's it's how different things are about.
It's an amusement park with zombie. It's a zombie land, if you will.
Who was This didn't make it in the trailer. Who was operating those rides? Because they're on the ride.
No one. There was no one operating the ride.
No one
no
was
one-
up, or it's also a haunted amusement.
I think the assumption maybe is that the rides are on some sort of a cycle, so you could hit start, jump on, and then it'll stop itself.
No, there's
after.
always like 12 different teenagers with braces, and you're putting your life in their hands.
And
Now,
as I posited, I think they're better off with the zombies and carnies.
Now,
I think they're better off. Sorry.
now Zombie
Harsh words.
Carnies, that's a movie, my friends.
Go picture. And then finally, our always our favorite, all the people piling on to say, you copied CinemaSins.
Yeah, we did.
We are
Look
on
at
the
us.
same release schedule. Not the same release schedule, but we look at what's coming out, and I think we all react accordingly. There's
I don't know
no
if you
coordination
guys
necessary.
heard, there's a sequel coming out this weekend.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are going to have the same idea of revisiting the first movie.
Because a lot of people are searching for Zombieland, and we would like them to land on us when they do that.
Yeah.
That's how.
Zombieland on our page.
There you go.
Yeah, it is.
Boom.
Hey.
Pokemon, go to the polls, guys.
Yeah, I hate the idea that in 2 hours we could like look on
Put
the
this whole
internet,
thing
see what
together.
they did, write and produce an honest trailer.
Copy it. Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Not how the internet works, people, but that
No.
shouldn't stop you from commenting. What should stop you from commenting is my crappy clue for next week. Next week's Honest Trailer is something that you may or may not remember.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't.
But next week, you'll
that's
have
fair.
to find out.
Yeah.
We'll see you then. Thanks for watching.
We already did Memento.